Hi, this is Entertaining Emma. My name is Emma. Like, share, and subscribe. And leave in the comments letting me know if you made any of these poisoned apple crafts that I'm going to make in this video. I'm making 4 different poisoned apple crafts. All of these ideas come from Pinterest. All the information will be left in the description. Please ask a parent for help when you're making these crafts. The first craft we will be making are these poisoned apples. The idea came from Make Life Lovely on Pinterest. What you need is a fake apple, paint, a hot glue gun, a Sharpie, and a paintbrush. First, you open your Sharpie and make sure you have an adult near you when using a Sharpie. So you draw big eyes. Then, I just draw an upside down heart because that's what its nose is. Then, you draw squiggly lines. I say up, down, so if I ever do take a break, but I won't be, but you keep going up, down, so you remember where you are. And then you connect it at the end. Then you close your Sharpie and you take a hot glue gun. But I already hot glued one. But if you didn't, make sure to have an adult near you when you're doing a hot glue gun. So I'll put away that one because I already did a hot glue gun one. Next, you will take your paintbrush and take your paint. Dip it into your paint. Don't use a lot, but you might need a second coat. You never know. I'm using purple, so it only needs 2 coats. Did you know that apples grow all over the world on trees? China, the United States, and Poland are the top producers. That means that they grow the most apples. So, I'm just gonna paint this, and you might need a second coat because I only need 2 coats because I'm using a dark color. If you're using like a light blue or a yellow or like a light green, you might need a couple of more coats. This is what my apple looks like when it's done. Doesn't it look great? Those are the 2 coats. Let's move on to the next craft. Next, we will be doing this poisoned apple made from felt from the Burrow. First, you need the pattern. Then we'll do the supplies. So you need felt, thread, scissors, a straight pin, and a needle. First, cut it out. Next, trace it onto felt. The eyes and the nose are the hardest part, so maybe you should get an adult to help you. Carefully sew it, cut it. Then carefully sew it together. You can either do a blanket or whip stitch. Ask an adult to help you sew it. So you're going to sew the red pieces to the green pieces and make sure that it's the right thread that matches its color. Then sew around the eyes. And did you know that apples are very popular and near the top of the list of the most popular fruit? This is what it will look like when it's done. Let's move on to the next craft. We're going to make a poisoned apple ornament. from the inspirational edit. Supplies: Sharpie, glue, scissors, a green color pencil, a red color pencil, and a brown color pencil. The poison, the apple, and the stems. Don't forget, you don't have to do it on color paper. Like me, you could do it on white paper and just color it in with colored pencils. And a Sharpie. First, color your apple. So you color the eyes black. Did you know that about 250 million bushels of apples are grown in the United States every year? Each bushel holds about 38 to 42 pounds, which equals to about 125 medium apples. Now that's all colored, we'll glue it together. Take your glue stick and put it on the back. Now, stick the stem to it. And then just add a little bit of glue on the apple. Then stick it on. And if you have a laminator at home, ask an adult to laminate it, and then it should look like this. And then get a hole puncher, punch a hole, put some ribbon through it, and you have a poisoned apple ornament. On to the next craft. The last craft I'm doing today are these poisoned apple pumpkins from Let's Mingle. The supplies that you need are this Versatool, spray paint, slick fabric paint, paintbrush, fairy lights, paint, Sharpie, fake pumpkin. Ask an adult to spray paint the pumpkin red for you. Draw eyes and nose. My mom cut out the eyes and nose for me with the Versatool. Let an adult do it. The Versatool could be very dangerous. You don't have to cut out the eyes and nose. We wanted to put fairy lights in them. We used the paint from the directions on one pumpkin. It took a while to dry. Then on the other pumpkin, we painted it white and then went over it with purple paint. It still needs another layer, so I'm going to add it right now. By where I live, every fall they harvest apples. That means that they pick them. I picked my own apples. My favorite are Granny Smith. Those are green ones. There's different colors. There's red, there's yellow, there's green. There's even mix of colors. Apples taste different. Some are tart and some are sweet. After your paint dries, you have a beautiful poisoned apple pumpkin. I'll show you what it looks like once you turn off the lights. Isn't it spooky? You could also use it at Halloween time. Thank you for watching my video. Always ask an adult for help, especially when using something hot or sharp. Here are the books that I read to get all of my apple facts. How do apples grow? Apples for everyone. Apples. You can find all the crafts pinned to my Pinterest board. All the information will be in the description. Have fun crafting. Bye!